Girl with a black eye begged bikers, be my dad. 27 Hells Angels showed up at school. The schoolyard buzzed with children laughing, running, and playing, but Lily sat alone in the far corner, clutching her torn books against her chest. The bruise around her eye had turned a deep, painful purple. When kids passed by, she shrank into herself, hoping they wouldn't notice her. She had spent so long being invisible that it began to feel normal. Her father had left years ago. Sometimes he appeared for a few days, only to bring anger and fear with him. Her mother worked 2 jobs and barely slept. Lily had learned to survive on silence. That morning, after being shoved to the ground by bullies and mocked for crying, Lily whispered to herself, "Please, be my dad." It wasn't a prayer. It wasn't a plea for a miracle. It was simply a wish from a child who had never known safety. But someone heard it. Far away, a thunderous rumble shook the streets. 27 motorcycles cut through the wind like a storm. The Hells Angels had received a message about a little girl being bullied, a girl with no one to protect her. And when a child needed help, they didn't hesitate. When they arrived at the school, engines roaring, everyone froze. Teachers stared. Students gasped. Lily, frightened, tried to hide her face. But the lead biker, Hawk, knelt beside her, his voice deep but gentle. "You okay, kid?" Her lips trembled. I need a dad." Hawk nodded once. "Then you're not alone anymore." The bikers formed a protective circle around her. For the first time, Lily felt what safety tasted like. The next morning, Lily walked to school with hesitant steps. But behind her, like a wall of steel and thunder, rode 27 Hells Angels. They kept a respectful distance, but close enough that Lily felt shielded. Kids at school stared. Some whispered. The bullies who once tormented her now stepped aside, suddenly remembering their textbooks and responsibilities. Caleb, the ringleader bully, tried to act tough. "Oh look, Lily brought an army." But his voice cracked, and Lily, for the first time, looked him in the eye. "They're my family," she said quietly. Caleb stepped back. He didn't bother her again. During recess, Lily sat alone, not out of fear but habit. She didn't know how to join the other kids. Then a girl approached her, holding a jump rope. "Do you want to play with us?" Lily blinked, surprised. "Me?" The girl nodded. For the first time in years, Lily laughed. She stumbled through the rhythm, but she tried. And trying was something she hadn't done in a long time, but problems weren't gone. That evening, Lily received a threatening message from her father. Her hands shook. Hawk took one look and said, "We're handling this." The Angels contacted legal support, child services, and made sure Lily would never face that danger alone again. Fear still lived inside her, but now hope lived beside it. Lily slowly began to change. She started talking more. She started smiling more. She started believing she mattered. On weekends, the bikers taught her how to polish chrome, how to paint little designs on helmets, and how to fix small screws. She was too small to ride, but she'd sit on the bikes pretending, her eyes glowing. For the first time, she had people to talk to. But healing was not easy. One night, she broke down crying, whispering, "Why do you even care? I'm no one." Bear, the gentlest of the angels despite his huge size, sat beside her. "You're not no one. You're Lily, and we don't leave our own behind." They taught her things no school ever would. How to stand tall, how to speak up, how to trust, how to believe she deserved love. Still, nightmares haunted her. Sometimes she woke up screaming. Sometimes she slipped back into silence. But the angels, her angels, never gave up on her. Healing wasn't a straight line, but for the first time, it was possible. One afternoon, Lily's father showed up at the school. Angry, aggressive, ready to drag her home. But he hadn't expected 27 bikers to be waiting. Hawk stepped forward. "She doesn't belong to your fear anymore." Her father scoffed. "She's my daughter." Hawk's voice was ice. "A daughter you didn't protect." The other bikers didn't threaten him. They didn't touch him. They simply stood there. 27 walls of muscle, loyalty, and silent rage. Lily stepped out from behind them. Her knees shook. Her hands trembled. Her voice cracked. "Stay away from me." Her father faltered. He had never seen her speak like that. He left, defeated. Lily cried afterward, not from fear, but from relief. She had faced her monster and won. Weeks passed, and Lily blossomed. She participated in class. She made friends. She joined art club. She even stood up for a younger kid who was being bullied. Her transformation inspired others. People who once ignored her started admiring her strength. The bikers never left her side. They became her mentors, her protectors, her brothers, her uncles, her family. Lily finally understood something powerful. Family isn't always blood. Family is who shows up, who stands with you, who protects you when you cannot protect yourself. The Hells Angels weren't perfect men. They had scars, pasts, flaws, but they gave Lily the one thing she had always been denied: a safe childhood, a home filled with love, a future filled with hope. Epilogue. Call to action: if Lily's story touched your heart, comment below what your favorite part was. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story on my YouTube channel. Be kind always, because kindness can save someone's life, just like it saved Lily's.